Hey my divas, welcome, welcome. It is day 12 of DIY Diva Countdown to Christmas. And I have, we're going to finish up some kits. I know last night I was talking about customizing the envelopes. However, the order did not require the envelopes to be customized. So I did make envelopes for them, but there's nothing on the outside so that when I'm assuming that'll be easier now when they get passed around the office, people won't know what is inside the envelopes except for the people signing them. So, that means I needed to figure out what we're going to do for today's live. And I decided I'm going to finish up some kits that I have, both Christmas themed, cards and tags. And I don't know actually what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do alternates, I don't know. I'm just going to run with it. Let me make sure that I have my camera nice and centered. I feel like this side needs to go up a little bit. I'm literally just going to push it up at this point. I have such a huge mess on my area everywhere, guys. I have been making custom orders all week. I have finally packaged my last custom order today. And so I am done with custom orders for the year. I think. Who knows? But I'm then going to focus on my PDFs and tutorials. My PDF cut prep list for my and video tutorials for my 3D projects this month. Okay, let me go ahead and put this on the Diva chain so everybody knows I'm live. I know I'm a little bit late today. Life has been super crazy. Let me tell you guys. I did not go to sleep until 2-ish this morning. Which is not too abnormal for me, realistically. Sometimes I don't go to sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning, but usually then I super sleep in the next day. However, I got a call from a family member that needed to be saved early this morning. They're okay, just car trouble kind of thing. But that meant I needed to get up after sleeping for, 4 hours. So, I'm on a little bit lack of sleep today. Oh, and I also have some show and tell stuff. I said I was going to show off my cards that I got so far in the mail and some other Christmassy things. Okay, so I got that. Oh, did I do that right? Did I put that on the right chain? I hope that's on the right chain. I'm thinking it's on the right chain. Okay. Let me get back to Facebook. And let me see if I can reach. I did get some letters. I'm going to put these off to the side real quick. These are the kits I'm going to play around with. But I did get another kit, but it was a kit/gift from my uplines. Gina and Rosie. But I've also gotten some Happy Christmas mail. So I'm going to show that off too, since I finally remembered to bring the envelope back in with where I'm putting all my letters. Okay, I want to put them this way so that I don't show people's addresses really quick. I don't care if people see my address. I just don't want to show anybody else's address. And oh, did I miss a mystery card? Oh no, that's one of the ones I already have mailed out. I just didn't put the name on it. See, I have been filling out mailing labels. This is the other thing, my goal next week. All I'm going to work on is mailing labels. I've been filling them out, but I sent out about 200 cards. So it takes me a while. Usually I start after Thanksgiving, but I started late this year. Okay. So first, let me get into my Happy Mail. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Chris. Okay, so my first one is from one of my old downlines, Jennifer Graff. I love, she sends these ones with like pictures. I hope it's okay for me to show the pictures. I'm pretty sure she told me I could. But her and her beautiful family, and then they write a little story. I like these ones with little stories because I like to hear about people's like years. I never do that. I probably should, but I don't know what a printer fun fact about me, I do not own a printer. There's nowhere in this room where a printer would fit. And I'm not allowed to go outside my room with anything crafty. Hey, Debbie! So she's got her two beautiful children. Her son, I believe, is into, I want to say she said lacrosse. I could be wrong. But her daughter is a ballerina. She's doing the Sugar Plum Fairy, and they just were traveling this year. Look how beautiful. Just beautiful kids. And they have a cute little dog named Winston, but he's not in the card this year, which is odd because normally he is. So thank you so much if you're watching, Jennifer. I love these cards. They will go into my little sanctuary of cards. Let's see, my next one is from Susan Holloway Lamanu. Okay, so I need to talk about this. I don't know if Susan's on here or not. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Marsha. Welcome, welcome. So Cynthia did not make cards this year, and it was so cute because she mentioned, I didn't make cards this year, next year again. That is totally okay, and you may not have known this. And Susan, if you're watching this on replay, just so that you know, I love horses. I grew up around horses. My dad and my brothers were all rodeo guys. In Spanish, it's called a rodeo. So like a Spanish rodeo. So I grew up around horses, and my favorite horse, Butterfly, which is one of the reasons I like butterflies, actually looked like these horses with a little white spot on her nozzle, on her nose. And so I saw this, and it totally took me back to my childhood. I probably knew how to ride a horse before I knew how to ride a bike. I probably can't ride a horse now to save my life because I haven't done it in so many years. But this card was actually super special to me. So thank you so much, Susan, and all the kind words that you wrote inside. See, my next card is from Margene Nation Sussex, I think. Pretty sure. It just says Nation. Hold on, let me see. Yes, this one is from Margene. She did make her cards. Super cute. I like the layout with the rectangle and then the different shaped rectangles. Super cute. I feel like I have this stamp set or something similar to this, and I never thought to just do a little house with trees in the back. So that, I really like that layout. So I'm going to have to play around with something like that. Actually, no, I have the one with that bigger house. But I like the trees in the background. So super pretty. And she blinged out her happy holidays. So I love it. Thank you so much, Margene. And hi, Kathy. Oh my gosh, I missed seeing you. And Marsha, I feel like I haven't seen either of you guys in a while. Let's see. And my last physical card is from Mama Shaw. Bonnie Shaw. Super cute. Another one with using the DSP. I love letting DSP do the work on a card. Ooh. And super cute with the little peppermint embellishment. So thank you so much, Mama Shaw, for the beautiful card and the kind words. I love it. So those are my Christmas cards that I've received so far. I have not checked the mail today, so there might be more in the mail. If you sent them, I will show them. And then I did get a package dropped off. This is from my upline. I hope it's okay to show this. They didn't say I couldn't show it, but I think it's so cute. And so they just gave us little gifts. So spoiler alert, if you're on my team and you haven't opened your present, don't open it. And hopefully we all have the same thing. We got little chocolates from C's. Who doesn't like C's candy? And a little kit. Let's see. This one has little ladybugs, which is so perfect for our team because we're ladybugs in the studio. And it came with a cute little card. They printed off. And so it's a little ladybug kit. So I think I'm going to save this maybe for another live in the Christmas countdown or maybe something in the upcoming year because I feel like this is very springy and I'm still kind of in Christmassy mode. So yeah, thanks guys for all my fabulous, lovely goodies. I'm not putting the chocolates back. I'm probably going to eat those. I'm going to put my cards in here though just for right now. Oops, but I don't want to bend them, especially my pretty horse one. And now we're going to get into some crafty because I think we've got a good amount of people on. I am going to open up these chocolates though because I cannot resist. I love chocolate. Oh, I'm going to try to open it. Oh, it's got Okay, I thought I was just cutting through plastic. Apparently, I'm cutting through plastic and a sticker. Let's get through the plastic first. Because I need a chocolate. Really, I need to drink water. I think I'm dehydrated. Okay, so I went to the movies yesterday. You guys heard. I went to Wicked, if you guys were watching it last night's live. And I loved it. It's the second time I watched it. Oh, these are all so good. I can tell you right now that this is a caramel. Because I love caramels. And I'm going to eat this one right now. Okay. Well. Oh, it's a nice soft caramel. Okay, in little bites though. So I went to watch Wicked. It's the second time I watched it. It was great. But I ate way too much popcorn and I got super sick last night. Which is why I was up so late. I just couldn't get to sleep. So lesson learned. Don't overdo the popcorn at the theater. Okay, so I have this kit, which is cards. And I've done a live with this already. And I think these must be alternates. Because, or alternates of kind of the same layout. I just layered stuff up a little bit differently, I think. Oh, look, the stamps sit still in here too with the dimension. Look, I haven't even opened this kit, I don't think, since the last time. So let's see if we can't make some alternates and merge it with the other one. Because I already want to make something with this Christmas tree, but I also want to pair one of the nutcrackers from the other kit. So, yeah, I did these almost exactly the same, except for I cut all the bases in half so I can make double the cards. And use the bases for another one. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to use this layout and maybe the tree if I have an extra one. And let me show you the other kit. I'm not going to pull all these components out yet. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog barking like crazy there. I don't know. So this other one had these great tags. And I actually have 2 more of these tag kits already. I thought I was going to make more tags and I really didn't. So now I have 2 extra kits. So who knows? Maybe I'll just make with them next year or maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. So if you're looking for tag kits, I don't even know. I think these might still be available. If they're not available and you're looking for them and you want to buy them, I have to. But I'm going to finish using up this ones because I kind of want to do one of these in front of the Christmas tree, but without all the extra hoopla, just the little dude, because I think that would look super cute, don't you? Let's make one of those. We'll see how far we get into it. I have a super bad headache, by the way, guys. Not a migraine, just a headache. But if I start like not making sense with what I'm saying, chalk it up to that. Okay, so now that I have all this craziness out, I need to, oh, this is why I pulled this out. Because what I wanted to see is I definitely want to do this Christmas tree with one of these nutcrackers. But I couldn't figure out which nutcracker I thought would look cuter with the tree. This one matches really nicely. Chris says, but that is so hard not eating their popcorn. It's so good. Yeah, it is so good. But if you guys remember, I have a gallbladder issue. So I really should not have been eating any popcorn. And I started eating it like, you know how you eat stuff just subconsciously because it's right next to you? This one is not the same kind of reds, but I could switch out the ornament. But I don't know that I like the green. So I don't think this is a contender. This one so far is a contender. So, yeah, I love the popcorn. I did take my stomach medication, but it still gave me really bad heartburn. Oh, this one might work too, because it's got a lot of green on it. And some of the green's dark like that one. I just like that there's so much texture and popping up with these. So this is a contender. And let's look at this guy. Oh, this guy has a reef. I don't know about this one. Yeah, again, he's got that lighter green. He just clashes with the tree. And a tree and a reef is a bit much. Okay. So what do you guys think about these 2? Now, the layout's going to be slightly different too. But of these 2 nutcrackers, which one do you think matches better with the Christmas tree? The one with the For You or the one with the cheers to last the year? Now, I'm not going to be putting these greetings. I don't know what greeting I'm going to put on yet. But I'm just looking at the nutcrackers. What do you guys think? Hi, Marsha. Welcome. She says, I like it. Like what? Oh, like this. Yeah. Super cute, right? I should probably drink some water. Has anybody else seen Wicked? Oh, I got a really bad cup. I just grabbed a random cup. I grabbed my Ninja cup, but I didn't put the seal on right. Sorry guys, I had to drink that really weird. I grabbed a cup with no straw. So weird, not like me. Okay, Sharon said the red one. Sharon, they both have red. Silly Nelly. Marsha said the one on the right. Right. This right. Okay, so this guy. Oh, but he's dressed in more red. The cheers to the last year is what I think is sounding like the consensus. So we're going to use that one. Because that was the one on the right. So let's grab the components for him first. Because I think that's going to be the most... I don't like these tags, guys. They are really... Like, they look cute like this, but... Touching, they get tangled up. They're like really... Ugh. They're driving me kind of nuts. Okay, but we need to grab the pieces for just him. So let me put these things to the side. I feel like I got a whole bunch of just stuff out here. Okay, that's a little better. And we're going to move that to the side. So I just want to focus on my nutcracker. My nutcracker has that holly leaf. That's this one. Like so. And like I said, I'm not going to pull out his sentiments. I just want to pull out the rest of his body. Oh, like this one's already popped out. Yay, me. And we might not even use the holly, actually. Let me see. I need his hat and his beard. That's this guy. Oops, I just pulled out both hats and both beards. I just want one hat. And let's just do one beard. There we go. And I am going to keep the holly there, but I might not use it because I really like that his drum is showing. What if I popped up his drum? What if I fussy cut out? What if I deconstructed one of these and popped up his drum? That might be a thing. Okay. Now I got the components that I needed from this kit out. Let's put that back. And now we're going to put these back. And again, I'll think about sentiments later. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at to start with. This and this, which I love because it adds that additional blingy bling. But instead of popping up the holly over here, maybe I'll put the holly there. What I'm really thinking is, what if I fussy cut this drum out and pop up the drum and maybe even his boots and pop up his boots. And then I just get more depth on the actual nutcracker himself. Let's pull out the pieces for the tree now, because I think that is going to make a difference, kind of how I start laying stuff out. Again, I have no real guide of what I want to do here. And I'm reading today the comments, but they're all... Oh, Marsha says... Marsha Long says hi to Marsha Colbert. And I just realized Marsha... Both named Marsha, but spelled very differently. Why? That never dawned on me before. I don't know. Okay, so I'm looking for the tree pieces, which I think are in here. Yes, yes, yes. So 1, 2, 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. This is perfect. 1, 2, 3. And then it had that background piece. So let's grab that out. I think. Oh, is it all the way back here? Ow! Okay, handy dandy tweezer time, because the cardboard's attacking me. Me no cardboard. Okay, here we go. And we got that red piece. That was half of that other one. So I cut that down. And That one, no, I think there's another layering piece we're missing here. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's this one. Now, maybe I want to switch it up and use this one, though. Because, you know, I'm going to play around with all three of these. We'll see which one I like better. Although I do definitely still want to keep that red going. Because I like that. Okay, so I think I can put all this back. But I do want to keep the dimensionals out. And maybe the stamp set. No, I have enough stamps. We'll see. We'll see with that. We'll go with that later. Okay. I'll put that back up here. And let the topple over on me. Okay, my area is looking cleaner now. I like that. Let's first play around with the backing. Oh, I need a card base. Let me grab a card base. What do I do with my box? Here, with my card bases. Just bring a regular white. It's just easier this way. I think I'm going this way. Okay, now we're going to build a card. Do you want to build a nutcracker? Go. Folder. Beautiful. Okay, now it's going to go this way. We have this piece. Now, I don't know if I have to cut this one down. I do still need to cut that one down. So let's layer this up. Because then this was the actual initial card base. So let's cut that to 4 by 5 1/4. Maybe off this side. Because it's a little straighter. There we go. No, I'm not going to throw it aside. I'm throwing it exactly in the garbage because I don't need it. I'm getting better about throwing scraps away. Marsha said she watched Frozen last night. I watched Wicked. I think I want to watch it. I'm going to be watching it at least one more time. Okay. Oh, I should probably build my Christmas tree, huh? Okay, so let me remember how this goes. Here to here to here. Okay, so let me just glue these down. And I'm just going to glue them directly because my nutcracker is going to have a lot of pop dimension going on, so don't think I'm going to need to worry about that. Just doing little dots here. They gave me glue dots, but you know, I'm just using my liquid glue. Go down on that. Oop. Making sure I'm trying to get this flush here. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to get the star for the top of the tree. I need to pull that out. Okay, so this is not the one that was initially on there, but I feel like because we have the brown from the nutcracker, this one's going to work nicely. And again, let's do the basic building of the nutcracker too. These pieces I know I can pop up right now. Sometimes it's just fun to play around with stuff. And mix and match until, you know, it looks like something you're happy with. Crafting on the fly. Okay. I also want to cut that tag part off because this is no longer going to be a tag. Let's do that. Ooh, I need to clean those scissors. Grab a new one. I have like 5 sets of these. Okay, so let me cut that off as... There we go. Beautiful. Now he's got a nice little consistent little topper. And he's no longer a tag. And get his little beard popped. I love the dimension. What reminded me of this too was the baby card I made the other day with those stickers that were popped up. Okay. So see, I really like the nutcracker and the Christmas tree. think that's cute. Oh, but it needs to come down lower because there needs to be a star, right? See, I do like the brown here. So initially it was with this one. Let's look at it with this one. I just want to compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. Contrast. Oh my gosh, guys. I told you guys I wasn't going to be able to talk today. Compare and contrast. There we go. I really can't speak, I swear. I kind of feel like he needs to go on the other side. And I'll explain why I'm saying that in just a second. I think the tree needs to go on this side and he needs to go on this side because his drum is on this side. And I feel like it balances out the green. Don't you think? I feel like this needs some type of presence or a stump or something. I feel like if I use the white one, I can cut a piece of this off and kind of make it look like a tree stump. That would look cute. And we have ornaments for the tree. That is easy because we can just pop ornaments on. Should I pop ornaments like all around or just like on some of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I definitely have enough to do that. Especially the big ones. Maybe not so much the little one. Let's fill this up with ornaments. And I'm going to do it in the white spots because I feel like I don't know if the sequence is going to stick nicely to the felt. Can I get it popped off? That's the question. This is going to be a very decorated Christmas tree. But it'll be very much like my Christmas tree. So, there you go. And one right there. And I'm going to put one right here, even though you might not be able to see it. Because I feel like, what if you can see it? Now, you might not be able to see all of it, but you're going to see part of it. And I'm not going to put any here because you really won't see those. Okay, I like that so far. And I am going to try with this. There's this one white. This is just like a white piece. No, I don't like that one at all. Okay, so now my contenders are this cream colored piece in the back, which I think kind of helps my nutcracker pop, or the more pecan pie-ish color, which I think coordinates, but he doesn't pop as much. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the cream or go to the pecan? And I'm going to bite chocolate in the meantime. Did you watch Frozen 1 or Frozen 2, Marsha? I love these caramels. Love them. They make one, guys, it's called the Scotchmallow. It's like but they have one, it's a Scotchmallow bar. And it's like the marshmallow and the caramel, but it's in milk chocolate instead of dark chocolate. I mean, both are good, but the milk chocolate, oh, love me some milk chocolate. So what do you guys think? What is that, like basic beige or pecan pie? Okay, Cynthia says cream, so did Marsha. Okay. So we're going to go with this basic beige color. And I still think I'm going to make a tree stump with that. But right now I'm going to start gluing these pieces so they stop shifting. Oh my gosh, if you guys only knew how much I love caramel. Marsha said she watched Frozen 1. I love that one. Ooh, who's excited about the Avatar movie coming out too? I am. I like Avatar. I went to the movies last night when I went to go see The Wicked, and they had the popcorn buckets for the Avatar. Oh my gosh, they're like $79, which is crazy expensive, but it is huge. It's a huge, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. The purple birds, the blue birds that they fly in Pandora. The Ukraines. It's an Ukraine. It's a huge... Oh, this is so not centered. Oh, you guys know I hate to do that. There we go. But it's huge. It might even... I think it's the Ukraine. It might even be the Mokto. Mokto? I'm so bad with names. Even character names. But anyways, it's huge. And I was like, that's really expensive for a popcorn bucket. But I'm also thinking my husband would probably love that for Christmas. He is so hard to buy for. Because he's so picky. But I think he would actually like that. But you know, if I buy it, he's going to be like, why did you spend so much money on a popcorn bucket? Yeah, I don't know. But it was kind of cool. Okay, so we got that going on. Okay, now we need to figure out the next level. I'm keeping this one out so you guys can kind of see how you can use the different elements to transform something. So we're basically taking pieces from these 2 different kits, 2 different projects to create a whole new alternate. And see, I don't like this piece anymore. I might bring back in the star though, because I think that might look cute. But what do you guys think? Should I deconstruct this guy to pop up the drum and the shoes? I think that would look cute. But what do you guys think? You guys tell me. Should I cut this up or should I not waste the piece? In the meantime, I'm going to go find my star. Which I think is in this box. I'm giving you my chocolate. Ad lib crafting, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The one I just ate is a really soft caramel. And it reminds me of the caramel candy my mom used to make when I was little. Which is basically just sugar and cream that she would boil down until it like got crystallized. And then let it cool. So delicious. So childhood memories. Okay, got a star going on here, which I may or may not use. I don't know yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, nobody's commenting on deconstructing. You guys know what? I'm going to deconstruct it. I am. I want to. And it's not going to hurt me to cut up one. If I don't like it, I won't do it again. Let's see. This star needs to go this way. This heart's kind of off-centered, but that's okay. Okay, if I did that, I definitely want to pop that star. So I'm actually going to add this little piece of dimensional. I'm not going to put it on yet because I don't know exactly where it's going to sit. I'm going to deconstruct this and I'm going to cut this because I want this to have a little bit of a base because it's really, it really looks unfinished to me with no bottom to the Christmas tree. So we'll just start out with 1 inch because I think that'll be about right. What is paper for if not to cut it? Maybe about 2 inches. I probably only need 1 inch, but I'm going to over exaggerate what I need. And I don't want it so straight, so I actually have my corner rounder here because I was using my corner rounder to finish up those custom envelopes. And let's see. I'm only going to corner around these 2, and if I don't like it, then I just use that. Oh, I didn't corner around that right. There we go. Oh, now it kind of looks like a popsicle stick. Let me see. Oh, it's too thick. That's the problem. It needs to be thinner. It needs to be thinner, and it needs to be straight, because this way it looks like a popsicle stick. Okay, let's cut that a little thinner. I'm only going to go down by 4. I'm going to go down to 3/4 and see if that's good. If not, then I'll go down by 1/2. And I don't care that this is not right now because I'm not going to use that side. Let's see if that looks better. Oh yeah, I think that looks better. A lot better. So 3/4, really good size for the bottom of that Christmas tree. Much better. Bring that down. We can still add in the star. Okay, I'm really liking that. Do you guys think I should go thinner with this, or do you think that's good? I could go a little thinner. I could go to a half. But I feel like that might then get too skinny. Is that a good size, or should I go down to a half? You guys tell me. I'm going to start cutting this guy up. I've decided. I make the executive decision. I'm cutting him up. I want his shoes. And his drum. And I already have his hat and his face. Not his face, his beard. Maybe his little cufflinks. I might even do his cufflinks. Let's see. I know, I'm going overboard on this, but hey, I've started. I might as well keep going. So the cool thing about this is I'm just layering this on something that's already there. So I can just cut as close to the black as I can. And then pop things up. So I'm going to start prepping a bunch of little pieces here. This is why my other scissors are so dirty. Oops, they still grab two. And then I'll look at comments to see what you guys commented on the tree trunk. I think the tree trunk color is perfect, and it's got a little bit of bling to it. Come on, why is this fighting me? There we go. Oh yeah, I'm really glad I'm doing this, because it's just going to add more depth. And I think I'll go back and I'll Wink Estella these pieces, because they don't have any glitter on them like the initial kit pieces, but we can just add some bling bling with Wink Estella, or you know, you can always incorporate actual glitter, but I don't want to do that because that's a bit messy. And we'll grab this guy and pop him up right here. Let's cut this guy out. And like I said, I can just go all the way up and cut all the excess color off. Because if I go too far in just a little bit, it won't matter, because it's going to go right on top of the one that's already there. Now this one, I think, needs a whole dimensional, maybe two. And by maybe, I mean definitely needs two. Because I'm a dimensional diva. Okay, Cynthia said a half is too skinny. Sharon says to try a half. Let's do both. Let's cut one piece that's another half, because I have this other piece over here. So let's cut this one at half, and then we'll compare. We will compare. Oh, I almost put that on upside down. Compare and contrast. I am definitely glad I popped this stuff up, because it's looking freaking cute. Okay. Let's take this piece real quick, and let's go to a half, and let's see. Okay, so that's the half one. Okay, I'm going to move this guy out of the way really quick. And let's see. We're just looking at the tree. So there is 3/4. And that is what it looks like with a half. And then we'll put this guy back over there with the half. Half. Let me see. And 3/4. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 on that. I feel like I want to go to 1/8. I do feel like this is too skinny. It's a little too skinny. But now that I look at the skinnier one, I thought, maybe a little bit thicker. But I definitely think a half is too skinny. I'm going to finish cutting this out. I might cut another piece and do it in 1/8 and then compare that one. And by might, I'm going to do that because I'd rather keep cutting paper and making sure the card looks exactly the way I want it. Because I have so much paper, I can do those kinds of things. Now, if you don't have a lot of paper, then maybe don't waste too much, but I have an entire wall and probably part of a closet and maybe something in a shed. So I've got paper to waste. Oh, I should have used my black dimensions for this one, but that's okay. Okay, we've got the last boot going on. And I did totally cut all these pieces out separately because it makes a difference. Like visually, it would have looked differently had I just popped up the 2 feet with the spacer still there too. It would not have looked right in my world. In my little world. Oops. I was thinking about one of my old managers in my old job. I told you guys the story where in my review I got told that I couldn't say in my little world anymore because it made me sound not sane. I feel like Alice in Wonderland. Maybe I'm not sane. I'm going to dream 1,000 impossible things every day. But my nephew was talking to me about a coworker, and the coworker had the same exact name as my old manager. And I was like, oh yeah, that was my manager's name, except for we called her da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, we call her by her initial and her last name initial too, but it's a different last name. Okay, I'm gonna go right there. Okay, now I did this in between a 1/2 and 3/4. Let's see. And I didn't even cut it down. I'm just gonna put it there because I really feel like this might be the winner chicken dinner. I love this nutcracker. I'm gonna deconstruct a bunch of nutcrackers now. And where's my star? Bring that down a little bit. Okay, I really think the 8th is perfect. Put my star right there. Okay, guys, I think I'm in love with this card. Well, I put some ink, and then I'll glue the rest of the stuff down. We went in the middle with the stem, so that's a. Let's see, that would be 2, 4, 5/8. 5/8 thick. If you're trying to reconstruct this with your kits. 5/8. And I actually think I'm going to go a step further and add some gold here with my gold gel acrylic kind of pen thing. Oh, I need to wait for that to dry now. So we'll give that a second to dry. And I don't need this whole stem now. I only need up to maybe like this right here. I'm just going to do a free cut. And I'm going to have to get a little creative with this because I need this to sit layout-wise exactly where it needs to be. Stop wiggling! Okay. So if I'm putting that tree right there, putting my nutcracker, he's got to be like right there. And this needs to go right there. So you know what comes next? The mint tape. Okay. I want that guy right there. Okay, so I'm going to hold this guy down at the bottom. He's going to start everything off. Kind of like the Stamparatus, but for positioning things. Ta-da! Now that guy is exactly where I want him to be. I'm kind of just going to work our way backwards. Kind of glue the tree down. And I know my tree is centering off of this. Ooh, I need my star up there. I didn't think about that. Okay. My star still going to fit? Yes, my star is still going to fit. And I know this doesn't look centered, but remember, the nutcracker is going to cover this piece. So it's going to make the tree look smaller. So that would be more of the center. Kind of, sort of, but you know, hopefully that makes sense. It made sense in my brain. Now, my question is, should I double pop this guy? He's already popped once, so this would go with a standard postage. But if I popped him up again, he would come away from the tree a little bit. Might add postage. I think it's worth it. Maybe this is be one of the cards I hand out instead of mail out. Because I do hand out a lot of cards too. Because can you imagine if I mailed all 200 cards that I send out every year? Or 200-ish cards? Oh my gosh. It would be very expensive. I mean, it is expensive to mail out cards, but it's once a year that I mail that many at least. And one fell swoop. Okay. Give that a good press. And pull off all these backings. I am really happy with how this merge of kits came to be. I love to I have a box full of like old kits. And sometimes if I'm super lacking in motivation, I will just pull out kits and start merging stuff or make old kits. It just helps sometimes when you're in a slump. Okay, I'm going to grab it from here. Ooh, I kind of want to... I'm going to roll with it. Ooh, maybe from the top. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. I know, this looks weird, but visually, my fingers won't be getting in the way. I can see where it goes in the bottom and make sure that it's covering up, but not all of that. I want just a little bit of that other piece showing. That looks good. Right about there. Schmarvelous. He's on there. My last little... It's gotta go that way. One's gotta be at the top. I don't know why. I don't know who made that up, but it just seems to work better. Let's put it down a little bit more. Right there. I love it. Love, love, love it. What do you guys think? It doesn't have a sentiment, though. It doesn't need a sentiment. Okay, let me try this. I do want to accent this. Just going to accent it with dots. Because I'm not really good about drawing straight lines. But I can dot stuff. And I think this little white on his shoe, he's got like buckles here. I think I'm going to add little this as actual gold buckles. I like that. I want to accent anything else. I don't think so. I think I'm good. Do we need a sentiment on this? Somebody tell me. Should I add a sentiment? Or is it good just like that? And I can pick what kind of sentiment I want on the inside. Now, for this piece right here, guys, he might look like a total loss. I probably shouldn't have cut his top arm out. If I would have not cut his top arm out, I totally could have used this still as a tag. I might still be able to save it, but we'll see. While you guys decide whether I need a sentiment or not. Let me see. Let me line this guy up to the best of my ability. Okay, I still think this guy is savable. If not as a tag, even just as like a little inside piece of a decor, that would look super cute, especially with this card, because it would be matchy-matchy. Ha! Huh. But I still could use it as a little tag, because that would still be a cute little tag in and of itself, or put it on maybe something like this with a nice little tag around it. This is definitely going to be usable. Okay. Chris says no, doesn't need a sentiment. I don't think so either. Alright guys, it is raffle time. Let's say the word for today's mystery card raffle is going to be Nutcracker. Because we altered the Nutcracker. We merged the kit. I guess I should do it merged, but I'm going to do Nutcracker. What do you guys think? I think that's so cute. this plus this equals this. You ever seen those ones where like, this and this equal this? Remember when we used to do, was it 2-step stamping or 3-step stamping? Ta-da! Anyways, I digress. I'm happy with how that came out. I'll have to play around with that more on a different day. I need to finish up this live. I need to get dinner started. And then I need to go drop off an order. My big giant custom order. Well, one of them. I had a few this year. But the last one, it was huge. It's in a big box filled with stuff. Alright. Ooh. I wonder if I can write with this on the things. Let's see. I might not be able to do this. We're totally just guesstimating at this. Let's see who we have on here. Debbie Warden. I'm going to test with Debbie's really quick. Ooh, that might be hard. I might have to come down with the last name over here. Make sure it doesn't seep through. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, we're gonna do it. It'll be a weird one this one. Let's see. Cynthia Spearman. I'm just gonna put S. Marsha Long. And Sharon Woost. Did you make it home from shopping, Sharon? Oh, is it Sharon Vickery who said they were going shopping? Hi, Tina. I never saw you pop on. Hey, Tina Butler. We got Tina Butler. And Chris Ronkin. Let me unravel here a little bit. Anybody else? Anybody else? Marsha Colbert. Sharon Move says, still here. Okay, I'm going to pop some of these off. So far I've got Debbie Warden, Cynthia Spearman, Marsha Long, Sharon Woost, Tina Butler, Chris Ronkin, and Marsha Colbert. Am I missing anybody else? Oh, Kathy says, cute card. Thanks, Kathy. Do you want to be in the mystery card raffle? Type in the word Nutcracker if you would like to be in the mystery card raffle. Let me know. And if I've missed anybody, please, please, please let me know. I'm actually going to move some of this stuff out of the way because I don't want to lose. I might use these pieces for something else later. And this piece. And again, I like to move stuff that I can stab myself with out of the way before I start the raffle. And I'm going to need my transparency. Okay. And oh, Kathy is typing in Nutcracker, so I'm going to go for Kathy. I'm so glad you're on here, Kathy. Oh, anybody like Kathy and Tina, I haven't seen in a while. If you guys have changed your addresses, please let me know. Because I am sending out Christmas cards, and if you don't update your address, it's going to wherever the last address I had on file was. And if you've moved, it will get sent back. And that will make me so sad. I did have some get sent back last year. And so, and that saddens me. Okay, so we got Kathy Sanford. Go ahead and start folding these up. And remember, if you don't win today, come back on the 25th because I'm going to putting all the residuals into the big giant Christmas Day bucket. Tomorrow, remember, I do not go live at 3. Tomorrow I'm going live at 10 a.m. because it will be Saturday. So Saturdays at 10, and then I shoot for 3 o'clock every other day, which I feel like has been working really good for everybody. Tina says, where do you want me to send address? Oh, private message me. Do not put it on this chain because, you know, don't want the whole internet knowing your home address. Just send me a private message if you have moved since the last time I have sent you mail. And if it helps, did I sell my address but next thing? I can tell you where I had you. I won't read your whole address, but let me see. Kathy. If anybody wants confirmation. Let me see. Kathy, I had you on Vinburn. Are you still on Vinburn? If you're still on Vinburn, then your address is still correct. If not, then... Oh, and you know, I have to put... Did I already squish up Kathy's? Sorry, that's Tina's. Sorry, guys. Did I squish up Kathy's yet? Because I have to make sure that I put... I did. I have 2 Kathy's. Kathy S's. So I need to make sure that I'm putting Kathy Sanford and not Kathy Strange. That's Debbie's. Sorry, guys. Because I don't want to mail it. I'll open this later if Kathy wins, and then I won't remember which Kathy to send it to. Kathy Sanford. Okay. Kathy says, I have moved, but still own the other house. I get mail both places. Definitely message me your new address, and I will update it. See, this is why I like to try to remind everybody during the holidays. Like, I am in the process right now of writing all the addresses out for my holiday cards. And I say holiday cards, I'm trying to say holiday cards and not Christmas cards. Because here's the thing. You might not get it by Christmas because I'm late to the game. So if you say holiday cards, technically January is still kind of the holiday season in my humble opinion, and so it counts. So if you get your card in January, I was still thinking about you. I just usually start writing these out after Thanksgiving, but I ended up not being at my house on Thanksgiving after I cooked the dinner because my mom wasn't able to come, so I went and spent the whole rest of the evening at her house, and we played cards. And normally what we do after Thanksgiving dinners, we sit and watch Christmas movies, and I'd sit there and start addressing all my Christmas cards. So my plan, my groove got a little bit changed. But I'm okay with that. Okay. Kathy says, I have moved, but I read that one. Tina said, okie dokie. Marcia says, I never send out Christmas cards during Christmas. It's always after Christmas and New Year's. Laugh out loud. Right? So, good. I mean, I try to send them out. Within the first 2 weeks, but I'm still addressing them, guys. But, yeah. Okay. Marcia says, hope you received your Christmas cards. So far, I've gotten Christmas cards. I don't think I've gotten one from you yet, Marcia. If you sent one, I might not have gotten it. I did get a few. I showed them off at the beginning of the live. So, I did get some, but they're coming in. They come in slower, guys. Mail comes slower during the holidays because there's so much stuff going on. The postman will get more stuff. Oh my goodness, we have no winners on that one. Let's try that again. I keep forgetting I need to not drop from so high because my camera's a little higher. Okay. Oh, we got one clear winner on that one. Okay, the winner of today's mystery card raffle is, drum roll please, Tina B. So definitely get me that address, Tina B, because you are the winner chicken dinner of today's mystery card raffle. And I have to put you're going to be the first one on the clip right now. I mail out about once a week, so give it some time. But I did mail everybody else up to last night. Went in the mail today because I went to the post office to drop off some packages. And everybody else is going to go into the box for the Christmas Day raffle. Ooh, ooh. And I will put this in a bigger container by the time Christmas Day comes because we're only on the 12th and it is like almost halfway full. But I love that so many of my divas that I haven't seen in so long are popping on. That just makes my heart so happy, guys. Like, you guys don't understand how astronomically happy that makes me. So this is the card we made today. And I hope everyone likes the mystery card raffles that I have been sending out. And when you get them, by all means, Let me know. I love it. If you guys are on the Diva chain, send pictures on the Diva chain of whichever card you received. Because honestly, I don't know who gets what cards. Because a lot of times I will just stuff a bunch of envelopes. Because they're mystery cards. Sometimes they're even a mystery to me. And I just put in the little raffle tickets on the postcards. And yeah. Let's see. Congrats. Get a lot of congratses. So that's all for today, my divas. I will see you tomorrow for day 13 of the Christmas countdown. Bye, my divas. Ta-ta for now.